Twice's ascent to becoming a dominant force in the global music industry is a testament to their strategic growth across commercial ventures, geographic expansion, and most importantly, artistic development. Their journey reflects a well orchestrated plan that has allowed them to evolve continually and maintain their position at the pinnacle of the girl group market. However, their dominance is understated. It often relegates them to being second or even third when it comes to the biggest girl groups in Korea discussion. Let's take a closer look at their ascent. Initial focus on the Korean market, debuting in 2015 under JYP Entertainment, Twice quickly captivated the South Korean audience with their catchy melodies, synchronized choreography, and relatable charm. Their early hits such as like Ua, Cheer Up, and TT not only topped domestic charts, but also became cultural phenomena, embedding phrases like shy, shy, shy into everyday vernacular. This success was bolstered by strategic branding that emphasized their approachable and wholesome image, resonating deeply with the Korean market. However, this cute persona, while a strength in Korea and Japan, became a disadvantage as Twice eyed global expansion. The bubblegum pop aesthetics and youthful innocence that defined their early years didn't immediately translate to Western markets, where edgier, fiercer concepts and mature sentiments often dominate pop culture. It took time and deliberate reinvention for Twice to shake off this image, starting with tracks like Fancy in 2019 and I Can't Stop Me in 2020. They embraced a bolder, more sophisticated sound, layering a synth pop and retro vibes with lyrics exploring temptation and self assertion. This gradual shift, fueled by the members' own songwriting, allowed Twice to craft a globally resonant identity, fierce yet authentic, that aligned with international tastes, broadening their appeal beyond Asia and into North America and Latin America by their later years. Expansion into the Japanese market. Recognizing Japan as the world's second largest music market, Twice strategically debuted in Japan in 2017 with a compilation album, Twice. The album debuted at number 2 on the Oricon album chart, selling over 136,000 copies in its first week, marking the highest first week album sales by a K-pop artist in Japan at that time. Their subsequent Japanese releases, including original singles and albums, consistently achieved platinum certifications from Recording Industry Association of Japan, solidifying their status as the leading Korean girl group in Japan. Artistic development and member contributions. As their career progressed, JYP Entertainment nurtured the individual artistic growth of Twice members, gradually involving them in creative process. This wasn't rushed. It unfolded over years, allowing members to hone their skills alongside veteran composers and lyricists. Key songwriters emerged. Gio with 24 credits, Dayon with 19 credits, Cheong 18 credits, Nayeon 10 credits, and the others have their own as well. More importantly, a unique writing style emerged from each members, uncovering their depth that contributed to the artistic growth of their group. For example, Gio leans towards bold emotion with resilient depth. Geo songwriting is defined by emotional intensity and a commanding presence, often channeling strength through vulnerability. As Twice leader, her lyrics carry a sense of purpose, reflecting her role as the group's anchor. She tackles big feelings like love, struggle, and self empowerment. Dayun, on the other hand, is understated yet profound, weaving thoughtful reflections into Twice's brighter palette. Her lyrics prioritize emotional clarity, often serving as the group's introspective voice. She gravitates towards gratitude, connection, and the inner resolve, often with a melancholic edge. Cheong, on the other hand, is playful and she combines it with vivid imagery. She blends whimsical creativity and subtle vulnerability, often wrapped in colorful metaphors. Her lyrics oscillate between light-hearted and introspective, giving her songs a layered feel. The evolution from idol to artists gave Twice a discography with staying power. Early hits like Cheer Up and TT hooked fans with irresistible charm. Later works like Feel Special and Cactus kept them offering emotional depth that resonates as both the group and once mature. While some argue that this maturity lost some of their original audience, it did draw new fans, captivated by the authenticity and complexity of their evolving sound, as proven by their sold out concerts in North America and Latin America and Asia. Financial success and global expansion. If there is anything JYP did right, it is to keep the company in a good financial standing, and that fueled Twice's global push. In 2022, for example, JYP reported a net profit margin of 23.8, often outpacing HYBE with 13.5%, SM with 10.1, and YG fluctuating due to non-music sales like Greenworks in 2023. Unlike SM, with higher revenue but diluted by managing dozens of acts, or YG propped up by divestitures like YG Plus in 2021, Code Cosme in 2023, JYP's leaner roster maximized Twice's return. This profitability funded their 2022 to 2023 world tour, targeting North America and Latin America. They became the first K-pop girl group to sell out MetLife with 50,000 capacity and SoFi in 2023, grossing over 78 million across 1.5 million attendees. Partnerships with Republic Records amplify their US presence with English singles like The Feels in 2021, charting on Billboard Hot 100. Longevity and individual ventures. Entering their 10th year since debuting in October 2015, Twice continues to evolve, maintaining their status as one of K-pop's most influential acts and arguably the biggest girl group from South Korea based on actual revenue. This milestone is marked not only by their collective success, such as their record-breaking album sales, with releases like Formula of Love, which sold over 700,000 copies, or their global hit, The Feels, their first English language single to chart on the Billboard Hot 100, but also by the members' expansion into solo projects and subunits. For instance, Nayeon made waves with her solo debut in June 2022, releasing mini album Im Nayeon, featuring the chart-topping single Pop. The song not only dominated South Korean charts but also showcased her distinct bubbly persona, proving her ability to shine outside the group dynamics. Gio, Twice's leader, also stepped into the spotlight with her solo debut in August 2023 with Zone, led by the single Killin' Me Good. Her powerful vocals and mature artistry earned critical acclaim, further diversifying Twice's musical footprint. Subunits have also played a role in this evolution. The trio Mina, Sana, and Momo formed Misamo, debuting in Japan in July 2023 with Marshmallow. The subunit's sleek, sophisticated sound catered to the massive Japanese fanbase, blending their individual charms into a cohesive project that topped Oricon charts. Perception versus reality. Despite selling over 20 million albums, highest selling among K-pop girl groups, and outselling Blackpink in physicals with 5 million, Twice is often ranked below them. This stems from overhyped metrics like YouTube subscribers. Blackpink has 95 million, Twice has 17.2 million, and Spotify streams. Blackpink has 15 to 17 million monthly, while Twice has 9 to 11 million monthly. JYP's minimal investment in playlisting or ads prioritizes revenue over vanity stats, yielding lower streams but higher profits. Blackpink's global visibility, fueled by YG's Western push and scarcity model, overshadows Twice's quieter dominance. These metrics, while influential, can be heavily shaped by behind the scenes promotional strategies like paid playlisting, targeted advertising, or algorithmic pushes. Twice, by contrast, has largely prioritized organic growth and fan driven engagement. Their numbers reflect actual audience retention and purchase power, not inflated visibility. This is one reason JYP continues to post strong net profits. The success of Twice is grounded on solid revenue generating activity, not just digital noise or traditional media noise. Another dimension of this perception gap is rooted in brand positioning and visual packaging. Groups like Blackpink, even IVE and aespa are presented as high end, glamorous, and almost unattainable figures associated with luxury fashion, high society, and exclusivity. Even fourth gen groups are styled as it girls, dripping in elegance, giving the impression of aspirational stardom from the outset. Twice, however, was intentionally packaged as the girl next door, bright, bubbly, and approachable. Their branding emphasized warmth, relatability, and friendly charisma. They were the friends you cheered for, not the distant icons you looked up to. This made them incredibly beloved, especially in Korea and Japan, but it also meant it didn't initially align with the typical luxury brand archetype that often dominates international fashion and media narratives. Ironically, this positioning doesn't mean Twice lacks endorsements. They have consistently landed deals with major brands, many of which may actually pay higher fees than luxury houses, which are notoriously selective and often offer lower compensation in exchange for the name and reputation. But luxury branding, especially in today's image driven culture, carries weight. Being photographed wearing Chanel or attending a Dior event builds an aura of bigness, reinforcing an artist's perceived cultural capital. That visual association creates a feedback loop. The appearance of influence breeds more influence. Because Twice was not originally aligned with that aesthetics, the scale of their true success is often underestimated. Their brand of impact is quieter, but far more durable. It's backed by consistent album sales, record breaking tours, and the loyal fan base that grows with them. Their legacy isn't built on hype, it's built on substance. Cultural impact. Twice's influence is profound. They revived girl group physical sales, popularized the Korean, Chinese, Japanese lineup formula, and reignited Hallyu in Japan. Their consistent output, over 300 songs, offers unmatched discography depth, while their stadium sellouts signal K pop's mainstream ascent. Fans and critics cite their relatability, work ethic, and evolution as enduring legacies, often overlooked amid flashier narratives. In the end, Twice's story is about revenue and impact over optics. JYP's strategic bets and the members' growth keep them thriving, even if the spotlight occasionally misses them.